Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining me for today's writing motivation. I'm Staci Mauney. I am co-owner, editor, and writer at prestigeprose.com. Today, I want to share with you some writing tips for being productive during a pandemic or any other time of crisis. Most of the US and most of the world has been on lockdown due to COVID-19 for weeks, if not months. I've heard people say that we should use this time to develop a new skill or complete a project we've always wanted to do. We should write that book that we've always thought about writing. While I think this is great advice, it has limits depending on your situation. If you're worried about your finances or your health or the health of a loved one, it can be hard to focus on learning something new. And even though we're all in this together, my situation may not look the same as yours. I don't have kids, but you may be working regular hours from home while you are homeschooling your kids several hours a day. Maybe you are furloughed and you're worried about paying your rent and your mortgage and buying groceries. Maybe you or a loved one is sick or vulnerable. Any of these situations can lead to a loss of focus and productivity. So I have 5 tips for you today, and hopefully these will be helpful for you. The first one is to walk or exercise or just get out of the house and play in the yard. I get some of my best ideas while walking my dog. There's something about physical activity that allows my mind to wander. And I also like to take time to garden and mow and otherwise work in my yard. That kind of activity has the same effect where I just allow my mind to wander and make connections that I wouldn't otherwise be able to make when I'm just sitting in front of my computer. The second tip is don't compare your situation to someone else's. I may be able to carve out time to write, but you may not. Figure out what you can do and don't worry about everybody else. The third tip is to create a writing schedule. Schedules are really important, especially during a time like this where everything is just in upheaval. You may have 10 minutes here, you may have 20 minutes there. Take whatever time you have and block it off to write. You may not have an hour or two or half a day, but you may have a few minutes here and there. Take whatever time you can find, and if you write just 200 words a day, 5 days a week, at the end of the week, you will have written 1,000 words on your project, and you'll see your project begin to grow. The fourth tip is to engage with your writing friends. If you're part of a writing community, check in with them. One of my friends set up an online writing sprint where 6 of us competed for the highest word count. Even though we're apart, we can stay connected through technology and encourage each other and motivate each other. And my 5th tip is to be kind to yourself. Remember that we're in an unprecedented situation. Take care of yourself, because if you don't, then you can't take care of others. Take time to do the things that you enjoy away from work and writing, and just be gentle with yourself. If your family's home, spend time with them, play games, cook dinner together, read together. There are so many things you can do, and you can stay connected with your friends if you live alone by video chat or through phone and text. So just make sure that you do take some time to be kind to yourself. Do any of these tips resonate with you? Are there any that you would add? If so, please share them in the comments below and help encourage and motivate our writing community. If this video was helpful for you, please click like below and subscribe for more great content. Thanks for watching, and happy writing.